Water pollution is the contamination of water bodies usually caused due to human activities. Water pollution is any change, minor or major, in the physical, chemical, or biological properties of water that eventually leads to a detrimental consequence of any living organism. Meanwhile, solid waste is considered as any unwanted or discarded material from residential, commercial, industrial, mining, and agricultural activities that causes environmental problems.
Breaking issue. There is 59 tons of rubbish and debris flow into Klang River. The study shows that this happened is because a resident and a stall owner always throw a rubbish into a river. This is because they do not have awareness about a solid waste problem that occur in our country. This act will cause a pollution into our river and also affect a marine life in the river. To counter this rubbish issue at Klang River, government can use an interceptor to remove the rubbish at the river. There's a study shows that this interceptor can remove 500 tons of rubbish per month at Klang River.
One of the current issues in Sungai Masai Johor found white spots on the surface of the water that are said to be toxic occurred to the river. The village chief in that area said the problem not only affected the fishermen's income but also destroyed the ecosystem. He said the white spots were becoming more visible on the surface of the water and they resemble flower and emitted a bad odor. He said they found white spots also attached to mangrove trees, which are also habitat for marine life that will affected with the harmful chemical from the white spot. The solution of this problem is enforcing the law against irresponsible factory plants that discharge chemical waste into rivers.
Many of whom have seen the water quality deteriorating rapidly. Sungai Penang was one of Malaysia's most heavily polluted river in the late 1990s and mid-1970s. The rubbish, mostly plastic waste, included large items such as sofas, bed frames and refrigerators. While there have been efforts to rehabilitate the rivers in Penang, they have been largely unsuccessful. According to Water Quality Index readings from 2016 to 2022, Sungai Penang has been in Class 3 since 2016 before it was upgraded to Class 2 in 2020 and 2021. Possibly thanks to COVID-19 restriction, it was downgraded to Class 3 again this year. We can turn the situation for better by picking up litter and put it away in its place, which is garbage can.
Although Malaysia has many landfills, the number is still not enough to accommodate large amount of trash generated every day. The life expectancy of a landfill is about 20 to 25 years, but those sites will be full within 2 to 3 years due to rising amount of solid waste which is related to population growth. But the garbage can be reduced if the public practice proper waste disposal and good management is conducted. Because of this, Malaysia is transitioning to incineration methods to overcome this issue. There are currently 4 small-scale thermal treatment plants in Langkawi, Cameron Highlands, Pangkor and Tioman. With this method, about half of the solid waste produced can be incinerated daily. The ashes are also 99% safe to be disposed in the landfill.
One of the current issues related to solid waste is at Flat Teluk Indah Perai, known as the dirtiest flat in Penang. Hundreds of rubbish plastic, food waste, furniture and electrical items scattered in the corridor have become a common sight at the flat. It is understood that this problem has been lingering for a long time due to the mentality of some residents who cannot be changed despite Gotong Royong campaign. The solution of this problem is that the flat management can spend a little money to install CCTV in each corridor to monitor the movement of flat residents and impose high fines if they find flat residents throwing rubbish evenly. Nowadays, many people choose to order food online rather than cook at home. Most of the foods from the food stalls come with plastic spoon. In future, plastic spoon can be a serious issue to solid waste. The best meditation to overcome plastic spoon is making the spoon edible cutlery. The main ingredient of this edible spoon is millet. The solution will indirectly reduce the usage of plastic spoon.
One of 4 infrequently encountered issue is e-cigarette waste. Cigarettes and pots can be both hazardous and electronic waste depending on the product, and it can pose the same concern as the plastic product that can add to overall waste and break down into microplastic that harm ocean ecosystem. Senior Director of the Trash Free Seas Program at the Ocean Conservancy said that the group of volunteers report seeing more and more e-cigarette products as they become more popular. The mitigation measure that can be taken is ban the e-cigarette and pot product as it cannot be recycled and hard to decompose.
120 billion disposable coffee can be found used every year. But it is more than just about the cups creating waste. What about all those used up coffee grounds? About 99% of paper, plastic and foam coffee cups ends up in the trash. And once they are in the trash, even paper cups can take over 20 years to decompose. Thus, collected coffee grounds was introduced as a replacement for disposable cups. Be transported to another facilities where they dry and blended with plant fibers, beetroot grains and natural resins. The new coffee grounds granulate has been mixed. It gets shaped under heat and pressure. It takes about 6 cups of grounds to produce 1 espresso, and resulting final product with 40% coffee grounds and 100% biodegradable.
The COVID-19 pandemic made face masks a need for everyone, hence production exploded and now the litter is inescapable and affecting the environment and animals. Face masks are made from multiple plastic fibers that will remain in the environment for decades, fragmenting into smaller microplastics. Masks can contain a mix of paper and polymers that can't be separated into pure streams of single materials for recycling. They are easily get caught in recycling machinery, causing breakdowns. All of these can be avoided by adopting reusable masks, which saves a lot of cost and not harmful for environment.